just going out on our morning stroll, and not the best of days, but can't complain. And they're off the lead. I only let them off the lead when I know it's safe to do so and there's basically nobody around. If I see another dog in the distance, I will put them on, unless they're very, very familiar with that dog and that walker, and that's a little bit different. But if I don't know the walker or the dog, I'll call them back. So I say recall is so important, because say for example where I'm walking now along this track, say I was out in a forestry somewhere where there's it's a big full of woodland and heavy growth and lots of tracks, you know, some for cyclists, some for walkers. Now when you're walking along them, say like 15 foot either to your right or left, there could be more tracks and you can hear voices, you hear people, but can't see them. Now if your dog's off the lead, even though they've got excellent recall, they can soon slip under that heavy cover onto that track, which might be only the distance of a living room away from you, and you could lose them that way, because you might not be able to get through the cover to get to them, so you have to go back probably 100 yards, so you're panicking, and it's an easy way to lose your dog. So I just take long leads if I'm not familiar with the area till I find some space that I'm happy with. But it's so easy for your dog to slip a lead. You can, you could be just changing a lead to put them on a long lead and off they go. And it's a worrying time for dog owners. So I keep recall is my main thing. So like here, look, I'll open this gate here. Look how keen they are. Hold on. It's difficult holding this phone in one hand and do everything. Look at Bella, getting a bit keen. Off she goes. Now, what I'm going to do here, once you get a good recall and they start coming back to you and all that lot, I'm just going to stand here a minute, look. So what I'm actually doing here, once you know your dog's come back to you and all that lot, is, look, they're having a little wander round, but Bella knows how far to go, look. Oh, there you go. Just having a look down that hole there, rabbit hole. But what I'm actually doing here is teaching them to wait for me. Even though they're keen, they're fresh out on the walk, they're keen to get on. They're waiting for me. Now I'll walk off, look. And I'll go back to this gate. Look. There you go. So they're learning. This is teaching them to be patient and wait for me without having to shout the word wait or whatever. So we'll have a wander down here. Plus where I am like now, walking along this field side, I know the area and I know it well. So I know if they run up there, they can't get out onto the road because the gate is low and well shut, and the wire's is good. What's going along the roadside, the wire, they can't get through. I've checked it all out. So, and I know now if I was training them, if another dog, which they're in the right, came running through that gate there, up there, what I've just come through, come running towards us, I know I could call these dogs in. Because if I let these dogs run off with the other dog and carry on doing what they want to do, I've just then taught these dogs that it's okay to run off with other dogs, and I don't want that, because at the end of the day I've got to think of their safety, really. And if I went somewhere in a park and they just took off to another dog, I did have them off the lead for a minute and run off towards another dog, and then it's my fault, because I started it by letting them run off to these other dogs. At the moment there's a lot of scent, so right. Wondering, because I've left a tennis ball there. They didn't see me drop it, but again, a little bit of fun. This is more Tia, the golden one, sort of thing. So. It must be quite easy when I send Tia back in a minute. I mean, even though it's probably more of a memory than a blind, even though she hasn't seen me put it down, the clues are there, aren't they? Because she knows where we've walked, so the clues are really there. See how she gets on. Go back, Tia. Look, she's gone down there, look. Down the side. I thought she'd have cut across the field, knowing that... Well, having said that, I did walk there. Take it back. Where's she actually gone for it? She's gone... I think she's working it out, to be fair. But you see, if this was an area I didn't know, I wouldn't be doing this. I'd have to check the area out, make sure it's safe and everything like that. There you are, look. So it was quite easy for her, really, when you look back. She don't want Bella to bring it in. Good girl, Tia. Bring it in then. It's because she don't want Bella to take the ball off her. There you go, look. So she's figured that one out pretty well, hasn't you, Tia? Good girl. That was quite easy for her now. But I would say more of her blind. Sorry, her memory there than a blind. Now, so this is the sort of things we do in our training. I don't walk along if I'm with these with my phone strapped to my ear. If I'm out with the dogs, I leave it, unless I'm like I am doing now, just filming them and that. I put it in my pocket for emergencies only, because I'm out with the dogs. I'm interacting with these. It's their time, and I've got to concentrate on them and them only for their safety, and basically to have fun as well. But look at here, look, I'm going to start walking back. Look, Tia's there, and Bella. Look, I'm walking back. There you go, look. So I'm teaching them all the time to follow me, to stay with me. But I know when you take them to like a forest or a new walk, you've got to really keep them under close control for a while till you get to know where you are and find your own little area what's safe. Because you talk about other dogs coming towards these, you don't know how these would react to other dogs as well. So it's not just other dogs, it's your dogs as well. They might be okay with some dogs, but not others. So there you go. Anyway, we're going to leave it for now and carry on our walk.